For those of y'all that aren't aware, and to describe the case, this was a young patient, and as I get older, young gets older. But this was a young gentleman that had a lot of life and went into cardiac arrest at home. And looking over the chart, just re-looking at it today, you know, this patient had oxygen, compressions, bag valve mask, eye gel, defibrillated within 5 minutes of y'all's arrival. And by the time the craziest part is I'm reading down, like, man, bam, 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 perfect, quick. And then I go to the narrative and read the narrative. And the last sentence or second to last sentence, and who wrote the chart, guys? You wrote the chart. You remember what the last thing was you put in there? You remember it? It floored me, and that's why we're standing here today. Is it as, you remember what happened when you were loading him?
Oh, the thumbs up.
The thumbs up. So this is a patient that was in cardiac arrest, was clinically dead, no brain perfusion, in ventricular fibrillation. From there to not at the hospital, not in the ICU, not 3 days later, but before the patient even was off scene, had taken the eye gel out and was giving everyone the thumbs up. I mean, guys, geez, that's something. That's something to be proud of. And, you know, I say this oftentimes, you know, what y'all do, it's a grind out there. And not every call's that exciting, right? There's a lot of other day-to-day kind of the you know, the regular old stuff that for all the reasons, we're busy, it's hot, it's tough out there on the roadside, it's 2 a.m, it's Saturday night. That makes this not an easy job for fire, for EMS. And a lot of times it's not as time sensitive as what we train for. But when these calls do pop up, you don't know when it's coming, right? It's going to pop up on the CAD when it pops up. That's why we train. That's why pit crew CPR is absolutely essential to what we do, and it saves lives. And so when you're walking around in Kroger or HEB or wherever over the weekend, grabbing your, you know, brats and brisket to smoke and grill and whatever, and you walk past folks, how many people in that store that you walk past made an impact on another person in our community, in our county, like y'all did? This gentleman's going to have 4th of July with his family. He's going to have Thanksgiving and Christmas this year. Who knows? He'll live, what, 30 more years? You gave somebody 30 more years to walk around because of the skills that you practice and the clinical care that you provide. Goodness gracious. On those days when it's a grind, I try to save those in my mind so I can pull them up and give myself a little extra energy boost, because it's pretty special. I know it sounds, it can, you know, I know you're going to say, I don't want the recognition, right? I don't want to be in the spotlight, but that's somebody's dad, right? Somebody's husband, somebody's son, probably, that's going to grill this weekend with his family, just like y'all are, thanks to y'all. So pretty special.